For question 10, so we are given function fx is a quadratic function, function gx is a linear function. From here, we need to find their composite function where fgx and gfx. So first of all, we are going to do our fgx. We are going to substitute in our gx, which is x plus 2. And then we will take this x plus 2, substitute into fx. So for this place, we are going to substitute x plus 2. And then we continue. For our gfx, substitute fx, which is 2 minus x squared. And then we take this 2 minus x squared, substitute into gx here. So here will be substitute by 2 minus x squared plus 2. So definitely final answer negative x squared plus 4. So this is our concept of composite and its answer. Then for question A, state the domain and range for this fgx. So for our domain here, for our function fgx here, it is equals to negative x plus 2 square plus 2. So I rearrange this quadratic so that we can see it clearly. So for its domain, for this domain, it will be quadratic. So quadratic, it doesn't have any special case here. So our domain will be negative infinity to infinity. So means well for our range quadratic. So we were going to close this quadratic. Range is a special case. Quadratic is a special case for range. So we're going to close this quadratic characteristic. We can see a negative infinity. So it is negative infinity up to the maximum value here is 2. So here we get our marks. This is the answer for both of them. Then we continue for part B. Now we're going to find the composite function inverse. So we will let gf inverse x equals to y. Then we will do gfy equals to x. So we're going to substitute our y into our gf function. Gf function, which is this. So it will become substitute y at the x place here. So this will be negative y squared plus 4. So we find out our y here. So when we move our square to the right hand side, remember we'll have positive, negative. So our inverse function here, we look at our inverse function back. So in order to get our gf function inverse, it have two answers here. Now cannot be inverse. So I will pick where x greater equals to 0. So that this gf function can be inverse. Therefore, when I select the domain that for this gf function to be inverse for x greater than 0 means right hand side part, then only I can conclude out our y will equals to 4 square root of 4 minus x. So therefore, g inverse x will equals to square root of 4 minus x. So this is the questions, the concept, this is the answer. Then finally, we're going to answer our part C is find the value such that these composite functions are equals to each other. So means this quadratic will equals to this. So therefore, our negative x plus 2 square plus 2 will equals to negative x squared plus 4. Find out our x value. So we have to expand this. It will be x squared. So it will be 4x times negative become negative 4x. And then b squared here is 4 times negative minus 4. And then notice that we can simplify when we move our x squared to the right hand side. They simplify. So we are solving for x only. So our x here is negative 4x. And then our value here, negative 2, we move to the right hand side, become plus 2 equals to 6. So x equals to negative 3 over 2. So here is the concept and we simplify to get answer.